episode of Zoom In, the director of Slumdog Millionaire and 28 Days Later returns with the true life story of a daredevil hiker in the thriller 127 Hours.
Hey, you're lost? I'm a guide. What do you say? See, I'm something of a big and hard hero.
Danny Boyle directs James Franco as an outdoors man who takes risks, then finds himself faced with his own mortality when he gets trapped alone without supplies in the desert.
Kristen! Help! Megan!
127 Hours.
All you have to remember is that everything will be okay.
Production budget, $30 million. Production company, Fox Searchlight. Directed by Danny Boyle.
So, he had this film that has the main character in, a single location for most of the movie. The challenge was to take that premise but also make a movie that is dynamic and exciting.
I've always thought of the film, right from first reading the book, that it's an action movie, which is a curious thing to say because it's an action movie where the hero can't move.
Yeah! Rock on!
It's incredibly energetic and kinetic as a piece of work, which is the least likely thing imaginable, given that he can't move.
Just think.
The essence of my entrapment was the being in this place, isolated from all of the people that I loved and who loved me.
I have about 150 milliliters of water left, which should keep me alive till tomorrow night, if I'm lucky. Mom, Dad, I haven't appreciated you as I know that I could. I love you guys, and I'll always be with you. So Aron actually made videos when he was stuck in the canyon. He had his video camera, and he showed us these videos, and it was really it was incredibly powerful. And for me, it was, as an actor, it was the most valuable thing that Aron really gave me. The camera almost became another character, almost as if it's the character I was playing's third eye.
And this morning, on the boulder, we have a very special guest, Aron Ralston!
Oh gosh, it's a real pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Well, actually, in experiencing what I did in the canyon, I knew right there while I was trapped that my life had been leading me up to this point. It was like there was this gravitational pull, perhaps not of that specific place or that exact experience, but of an attraction to the edge of life and death.
I was astonished when I heard about it as a story, and so I read the book. There's an assertion in it. There's a life force in it which goes even beyond the extraordinary courage he showed as an individual. I wanted to make a film about it. He's avoided danger and dealt with terrible things in his climbing career. So this, for an experienced climber like him, is nothing, and yet it's the moment in which nature intervenes and says stop. It feels like there are forces at work there that actually say, this is meant for you, this is for you to deal with now, if you can. So what we thought we would have two cinematographers. We don't have any actors to work with him, so we'll work with two cinematographers. So we'll build up, and we won't necessarily want them to shoot something that is exactly the same, that looks exactly the same, that they will bring a personality to the events that happen.
I think they were using cameras that had never been used before in a film. They're called SR2Ks. Incredibly small, lightweight things, like almost the size of a consumer, video camera. But they were able to, move in such a way that they would never be able to with a regular film camera. I love how it's a situation that forces a person to really look at himself, that it strips away all, everything in his life, relationships, and, everything that we take for granted in our everyday civilized life.
If you live through this experience going into the canyon with him, and you don't leave that canyon, until he leaves that canyon, you will go through the experience. You will join him in doing it.
Really too late to call, so we wait for
Don't give up, Aaron. Do not give up.
That's a wrap on 127 Hours. See you next time we zoom in.